Hola chicos y buenos días. Hoy es el 1 de mayo de 2020. Bienvenidos a clase hoy y ya estamos en el Hyperdoc. Mira, yo puedo entender los detalles específicos de College Board sobre el examen de español, lenguaje y cultura. Hoy día vamos a ver en el sitio de web la información específica sobre el examen de lenguas. Ok. Cuando estás en este documento, tienes que pasar por abajo. Uy. Y hay muchísima información. So you're going to get a chance to practice, do a demo with this, which we're going to take super seriously. We're going to give all of our class time to focusing on that to make sure we know how to do this. So I know you guys are ready to take this exam. I'm just wanting to make sure that we know how to do it when we get there. Oh, geez, I was just here. Okay. So it's specific. They talk a lot about writing and taking pictures and all that stuff. You can ignore that. We're not going to be doing any writing on this exam as language study students. So, what page is this? This is really far down the page. Anyway, so when you get down there, 37. 37 out of 51. If you come all the way down here on this document, you will see exam day world languages information. So let's go over that as a class today. So 30 minutes before class starts, which will be May 22nd at 2 p.m. So at 1:30, check-in. Use an e-ticket to check into the exam using a device with APWLEA installed. Okay, this is crazy new. All right, we are going to have to each download and install an app on our devices in order to take this exam. So since we know this in advance, if you're going to need like a parent's device or a friend's device, you will be able to ask for that in advance, and it will be a Friday. So you're going to have to ask for a special exception. We've got 3 weeks, right, to prepare for this. So we're going to download an app, and they say that the app is going to be available as soon as May 11th to play around with. So that's in roughly a week, a little over a week, right there on the calendar. Complete identity information, wait for exam to begin. When prompted, select Start My Exam in AP World Language. If prompted, you'll have to grant the app microphone permission and address or other checks, check audio, and so on. You'll have to enter your AP ID. Once again, that's why you need your emails to be coming in from AP. If you're not getting them, we talked about checking your spam folder and or contacting AP Central College Board. Listen to the exam directions. Complete task 1, the conversation. It'll be said 2 times following a 1-minute prep period. Respond as instructed and speak at the tone. So this is just like how we practiced it. You won't have extra time like to prepare for the speaking. It'll be just one of those interpersonal conversations. Okay, complete task 2, the cultural comparison. Listen to directions. It'll be said 2 times. And presentation topics said 3 times. Write that down if they're giving you the question. Remember how important that is. Following a 4-minute prep period, so you have 4 minutes to write. You're going to want to have paper sitting at your desk when you do this, just like we always do. Venn diagram or a 3-column thing. Then deliver your presentation after the tone. Listen to your recordings, and then submit your responses. And then it has some advice for how to set up your environment. Make sure your device is plugged in. Okay, I want to talk more about using a specific device. So you're going to have either a smartphone or an Android on that day, which is crazy new information to me. I thought we were going to be able to do this on computers. Okay, so when you are borrowing a device or whatever, you're going to have to practice with it a couple of times. But luckily, when you do your lessons for class, you can practice at night. So I'll post things that'll get you guys ready for it. Everybody needs to let me know if you don't have to do that in the video today, but if you do not have access to a tablet or a smartphone or an Android on the day of testing, then you're gonna have to let me know, and I'm gonna have to talk to Miss Pearson about that and see what we're gonna do, because we'll figure it out. I'll drop something at your house. It's not a big deal to me to go out driving. It's actually nice to get out of the house. Okay, it is actually very specific also about the rest of it. It says the amount of data on here. I'm just kind of scrolling through this document. You have to have 30 millibytes or whatever. I'm not an engineer, computer nerd, so I don't know what that means, but you have to have a certain amount of data and or be connected to Wi-Fi during that time. And you have to have at least 25% battery on your phone or device at the time when you start. And that you also have to have the app downloaded. So that's all new information. It's a reason to show up to class and follow along with the lessons each day. Just to make sure that you are ready to do this. So I want you guys all to get college credit and to get the seal of biliteracy when you graduate. Okay, so I'm not going to scroll through this document anymore. Just the big aha today is, yes, I have to have a device to do this. It will not work on a laptop, and it will not work on a desktop computer. You have to be able to download an app to this device. Okay, today in your videos, I want you to just answer some basic questions for me today. I want to know how you're doing. So, ¿qué vas a hacer este fin de semana? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Te aburres mucho en casa o encuentras cosas que hacer? So I'll answer this question. Este fin de semana yo iba a ir de camping, pero no puedo porque cancelaron todas las reservaciones el estado por COVID-19. Entonces, este fin de semana voy a casa para trabajar en el sótano nuestro porque estamos reconstruyendo esto. ¿Cómo estoy? Bueno, típicamente muchos días estoy bien, pero a veces no estoy bien. Y es difícil para mí cumplir con todos mis deberes. No sé por qué, no entiendo el por qué. ¿Te aburres mucho? No, no me aburro en casa porque tengo muchísimo que hacer. Tengo este bebé guapísimo. Dile hola para cuidar, pero aparte de eso siempre estoy encontrando cosas a hacer en mi casa. Por ejemplo, estoy tratando de empezar un jardín de vegetales y limpiando la casa, cosas así. Entonces no me aburro. Pero sí echo de menos muchísimo a ustedes y a mis amigas y familiares. Esto es todo. Okay, for your password today, give me this information and then send me a private email if you don't think you're going to be able to borrow or have a device at home on May 22nd. Okay, chicos, adiós.